And we're going to work on the beverages and garnishes tab. I recently changed it to say NA products because this is obviously we're going to keep your NA items, not alcoholic beverages and products. So we'll look at first the settings tab, and we are going to add an walk-in cooler. I'm going to remove everything out of here except for NA beverages, and we're going to go back to the tab, and you'll see now it populated. It's going to have the same structure, your search wines, your column filter, so you can remove columns you do not want to see. You also have your add items where you can add your inventory, clear quantity. Before you do that, you may want to download a PDF of the table itself or even export it. And lastly, we have the printable barcodes. We'll go over this here shortly. Let's go ahead and enter in an item. Let's say we have lime juice. And with this type is going to be, we have beverages, mixers, syrups, juice, food, and garnish. This will be a juice. Container size, let's say we have one, and this is going to be unit sizes. So 1L for liter, and we have the cost of unit. Let's say it's $8. We don't sell lime juice just by itself. We use it for mixers. We're going to go ahead and go to vendors. We say it's from this location. We have one at the main bar and two in the walk-in cooler. Click add item. The model will stay up, or you could enter in items, but I want to go ahead and showcase this view. Vendor, type, name, quantity, unit, as well as the locations where you keep the items at, quantity total, your total on hand, and the cost of the item, and so forth. So let's say if you're doing inventory, you cleared your quantities out, you have nothing, and you have zero point 0.5 in the bar, and you still have one here. Now it shows you the total you have on hand. You could also edit this data. So let's say you're doing a notes for test view. Save this. You could also hover over and it shows you the notes for this item. Let's go ahead and add in another item. We'll do a agave, and we will do this as a syrup. Container size 64 ounces, and this is at $30. We don't sell it. This is from, let's say it's from another location. Who do we have here? Southern Glaciers Wine. We have one at the main bar and one in dry storage. So I'm pretty sure it's set the exact way on everything else when it comes to inventory. If you try to put a half a point in here, which isn't just considered like you're putting half the inventory in there, when you click add, it's going to tell you you need to put a whole value in here because this is only meant for adding in new items. If you have old items that you need to enter in, just keep it as zero, hit enter, and then go ahead and type in your value accordingly. And with this being said, let's look at a garnish item. So we have Luxardo cherry, and we have this as a garnish, hit G on my keyboard. You'll notice that this will populate changes. We didn't have one unit sizes changes for this food and garnish to jar, case, box, bunch, container, bag, and pack. This is a jar. Say the jar is $25. You get about 50 cherries per the jar. You get this from XYZ Company again. You have one at the main bar, two in dry storage. Hit your add, and now your items have populated. And we will add one last thing. We'll put limes, and we'll say this is going to be a food product, or actually, no, this is garnish product. We will say one case, and the case is say $50. You get about 150. Let's say too much for that. Let's say it's $30 for the case, and you get about 150 limes. And this is from, I don't know, RNDC. Walk-in cooler, you have one full case sitting in there. You'll hit add, and now you have your products in play. So, as I said before, we're going to make a margarita. So we have now our lime juice, agave, and our limes for your wedges. I'm going to show you the printable download. So I'm going to go ahead and override what I printed out a minute ago as a test. And we see that we have the beverage garnish inventory, when it was generated, your columns that'll showcase all your data for you, even including your notes. If you have sales item prices, it'll populate here and give you your cost percentage depending on what you're selling it for. PDF will work the exact same way. Go ahead and save this in and let it load up. Here we are. As far as the printable barcodes, as I mentioned before, you need to be using the Avery 5167 label paper for this. It's perfect for printing barcodes and small data inputs. We also have this note right here that you need to set your scalable printing size to actual size. Right now you have 80 barcodes that are available for the 5167, but you have 4 that is currently going to be printing, and this is because each of these barcodes will have 1 in the quantity value. Let's go ahead and clear this all out. Now we have everything to show, and let's say we want to print out limes. Search function, and we're going to type in 20. When we will do print barcodes, save what I had before, and we'll see this nice structure. So you'll have the barcode. This is going to be the pertaining bin number, your item name, the quantity, and the volume or weight or whatever the container is. And as I said before, when it comes to printing this out, you want to set the scale size to actual size. You'll see the margins around the paper change. And here we are. And that way it'll print properly onto the Avery paper. Let's say you have printed out the 20 labels for your limes and you need to go ahead and print out Luxardo cherries. Let's say 15 of these, but when you put the paper back in, the first 5 rows are utilized. If you click the modify labels, go ahead and click the 5 rows, and let's go ahead and click a couple things just for view. Uh, there's a logic system in here that will place the barcodes, everything else within the available labels you print on. So if I will re-download this, save over, go back to my files, let me open this up for you, and you'll see that these are the available areas that I have allowed to be selected. And if I go back to my print settings and change to actual size, it is all ready to be printed on the available labels that you have on your paper. This pretty much comes to the end of the uh, NA products tab. I think the only thing I just show you is that you get able to edit your data with clicking edit. You could also delete an item. You delete the item. Let's say we're going to delete the Lozardo cherries. It'll give you a prompt, deletes everything out for you. And let me see. Clear quantities. Let's just do a test on this, being that there's not many items in here. If I hit clear, it'll clear everything out. It works the exact same way in the liquor, beer, and wine inventory tabs. Right, next we're going to go ahead and work on the crafted cocktail creator. So allow me one moment to end this video and to start the new one to begin all the awesome things this allows you to do. So I will talk to you soon.